Greetings and salutations, humans. This is Froggy and Friends, and we are playing Adventures in the Fleet. Oh boy, okay.
And we are not frozen.
Not this time. Not this time.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Last time, we started right in the middle of a battle, and lots and lots of damage was dished out, I'll just say it, by Caris. And then Lyra actually wielded her whip and hammer and actually made the hammer into one of its larger sizes. Dinnan had a mishap where his navel ripped him in half, and he had a giant maw. He tried to grapple upon one of the beasts, but you did slay all of them, and then had a very long conversation with a spider horse, and released some of the creatures in the tubes, and then decided to go through the door that had a insignia upon it of like a maze that made Dinnan and Lyra very uncomfortable. And I'm going to say, Lyra, that you picked up Garth.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And so we're starting up right as all of you step foot through the black void of going through that door. As you enter this void of darkness, you hear in your heads, "You have witnessed what I have obtained via our studies, our delving into the unknown, by bringing many into one form, as my teacher did in the past. And this is our last lesson, to truly create new forms, soul forging. We must bring others here, those who have forged in flesh. The Horned King has bestowed us, granted us boons that you shall witness to partake in its abundance." And as you step foot, like your foot touches stone, there's a grand space before you with a stone floor. Tables and chairs are crushed to the walls. A large circle is carved in the floor with splatters of crimson. And it seems there's a small body hovering before you with a spear piercing its chest. That's just what you see just at the moment once you step foot.
Okay, just slipping in the room. Okay, evil sigil on the ground.
Yeah.
Floating small body.
Mm-hmm. It's like about child size, or
Great. Okay.
like halfling size.
Okay. Not a husky dwarf. Okay.
That no.
Okay.
Oh, one sec. Oh, silly me.
Well, I would like to examine the sigil to see what I would know about it, if I can tell.
Can I tell the shape of the room?
Yeah. It's like a large dome.
Okay.
It seems to be a dome, but it is massive, like 500-600 feet, maybe more. The light in here is very like candle-esque, and you do see floating candles, just that kind of seem to be tracking like certain shapes. Like as you start looking around, you're noticing that there's candles kind of hovering, doing like a pattern. The candle over there is doing a pattern.
What did the thing say? A test of souls or something?
Forging. Soul forging.
You can roll your investigation if you'd like.
It doesn't sound very ethical.
Can I give her advantage on it?
She'd already have that from card.
Oh, okay.
I
Not very keen tonight.
5.
5?
Yeah.
But you're Well,
Someone else better investigate. 'Cause
Well, no, it kind of makes sense because you're like, this place is massive, and you've never been a part of like this kind of ritual casting, so you don't really know, and it's a huge circle. It's like well over 100 some feet
Oh, okay.
from like 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. It's over 100 feet.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna go closer to the edge of the circle and see if I can make out more particulars.
Who are you making out with? Yeah, sorry.
There's a childlike being in the middle. Yeah, let's go there. Okay, I'll see what that being looks like and see if I can gain any.
Oh, they're outside of the circle.
Oh, okay. So they haven't made.
So you've got. I'll try to do hand motions. You've got the circle here.
Uh-huh.
You are like just appeared here. They're here.
Oh,
So like if you're looking at the 6 o'clock on the clock and 12 is farther across, they're in the way from your direct path.
Okay.
And it's odd because there's a spear going through their chest, kind of upward, and it's slowly rotating. The individual is.
I'm gonna go closer. So, how far away am I right now from the rotating individual?
Like 50 some feet.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly slink, panning left and panning right, and kind of see what I can make out, probably at 30 feet, and then...
30 feet from it?
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure I open up Evie's.
Oh, yeah, she's here.
Yeah.
How could we forget?
Yeah, she is.
And she's holding her side.
She's still hurt
Yeah, she got wrecked by that little cat demon thing.
after all I
Yeah.
did for her.
All we did.
So
Wow.
much.
Wow. And she's just kind of holding her, like she's like... So roll a... What exactly are you trying to describe what your goal is? Just so I can kind of...
Okay, so the previous rooms, I'm basically seeing which one of the dead bodies is this, because it's and the severity of their evil, basically.
Okay.
To see how much, because all the other rooms were disintegrated evil people by other invading evil people. So
well,
who are
with your guys' history, you would have known that the multiple schools were taken out by not necessarily bad people. Like you would actually know it would have been the order. Yeah, they're not bad. So
just like stuff.
The order likes order, and like it would have been a bunch of the nameless, like going to town at this place. So, are you getting your notes out from that room?
No, I don't. Been a bad note taker on these last ones.
Well, I'm saying from the Hall of the Statues.
Yes, I do have that. If it's the little, there's only Lomity, which I have as book, and Ploufing are the only two small ones that I would be maybe thinking that they were.
Okay. Well, as you're going up, before you get to it, it's definitely a halfling.
It's a halfling.
Halfling or a gnome.
Okay. It doesn't remind me of Ploufing. I'm not. I just have no one here. That's all I wrote down.
Is it halfling or gnome? Because it's kind of a dried up corpse, so it's...
Oh, okay. All right. He's been here a while. know as much as you do. This is... New guy doesn't know anything.
Its head was hanging low, but now it's tipping its head up and looking at you with its empty, socketless eyes. So I have fallen, but I had planned for such an occasion. Upon my death, a friend would be brought here to deal with the ones that ended me, and the beckoning of the Great One would begin. Ha 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 ha! Now you guys actually look up and see a very large shape crawling on the ceiling.
See, he didn't say ominous whenever I walked in here and saw the board. And I said, oh.
Lands in the center of the circle.
Scatter!
I would like to rage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start running.
Okay, which way are you guys running?
I'm guessing the furthest.
Yeah.
You're running this way?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 60 feet of movement.
Yeah.
And
80.
you have 80? Okay,
Yeah.
well, you're
Off
you're
the
there.
board.
Yeah.
I've only got 30 feet of it.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna search some.
So if we could have Dinan and Lyra roll religions for me.
Okay.
Or a nature. Religion or a nature. You should do it at advantage, please.
We can get the same.
16? Okay.
I gotta get all these bad rolls out.
That's my dice, though.
Why aren't you...
6.
Okay, here.
She's.
Use
I rolled
this
a
one.
5 3 times in a row.
Try that
That's
one.
like
Just roll it once.
Pull it off of this.
Yeah,
so
roll
it
it.
doesn't, like.
Yeah.
Because this will deaden it.
Yeah.
It won't
Okay.
roll. That's a 6 or a 9.
That's a 6.
You're supposed to roll it at advantage, so roll it
Okay.
again.
Come on.
I'm just trying to figure out...
16. And you said nature or history?
Or religion.
Or religion. Okay. Still 16.
16?
Yeah.
You both got 16. Now, you're actually hearing in your head from Garth a growl.
A growl.
Yeah, he is... You can actually sense... You feel the shield warming up.
Uh-huh.
It must die.
Oh, God.
That is an Uudack. And you know, an Uudack, Dinan, they roam the abyss. That is a... That's a demon.
Uudack.
I rage and run straight for it.
Oh, God.
Okay, you have to roll your d4, and then also let's see what happens. Let's see if she's happy with you. Thank you for having your eyes
2.
up. A 2? Do you remember? Was that a good or bad?
I'm trying to remember. One of those.
That's not my camera.
I want to
What?
say.
No, it's.
Okay, so that means
Somehow
you're using the Yep, it's indifferent, so it's paths of the beast abilities. So
Okay.
This thing. I gotta work on growing this thing.
there you go.
Didn't
okay.
you
I don't
didn't
need to roll
shrink
the
it.
D100, do I?
Okay.
You do not need to.
Then I'm gonna grow it again for
So
my great wall.
Yeah, you didn't shrink it last time. So.
nope, it's still the Warhammer size at the moment.
Can I start to grow it to the wall right now?
Yeah. And so
If
Garth, you can sling him to your back, and you can have it to the. As the thing's dropping, I'll say that it goes now. The Warhammer was still warm. The head of the hammer starts glowing bright green and goes, and it grows into like a wicked maul, like as, yeah.
It's a wicked model, huh?
Can I summon someone or is this the same?
You would be able to chain devil, or
You guys can't hear that roar, can you?
Heard that, yeah.
okay. All right. It should be chain devil and gift from Pinhead Lady, right?
You can do, or you could have her come in, or Armon himself.
So I either should do Scary Lady that I've
No,
only talked to
just-
once.
You can do
or-
Scary Lady herself,
Okay.
Chain Devils, or Armon himself, because you already did an errand yesterday.
Okay, so I can summon one or
Could-
multiple potentially.
Well, because you can summon him, what, 3 times?
2, but
Total ever.
on the material plane. Are you
Okay.
on the material plane?
I have no idea. I don't think so.
You are in an interesting gray area.
Okay. What are the chain devils? Are those the things that the Scary Lady had?
Yep, the Chain Devils were the things that the Scary Lady had.
Or in what would you recommend I
Hey.
summon?
No, I just told you what you had.
Yep. And you also have the scrolls that you could be summoning other demons, but you
I'm
know.
just your talking inventory screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I notice him running or screaming and getting ready to run towards, I'm not going to be dashing to complete 80 feet away.
Okay, so you stopped.
So it'd be just 40 feet.
Okay.
I am gonna move back though.
You're gonna step back.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you figuring out what you're doing? Well, let's everyone roll initiative. How's that?
Yeah. Okay.
Nine.
One moment, please.
What is that for?
22.
7.
Why is this not?
Is there a certain amount of times I
Why
have
is it
to
not
summon
letting
that
me
that's true?
It's the Scary Lady was probably just the idea of, and there's probably more political.
Yeah. Like
Consequences
if I
to
drag
it?
her into some,
Yes.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna summon a chain devil.
Okay, so could everyone tell me 20 to 25.
22.
22. Okay. One more moment. Why is this stuff not being speedy for me? You said 22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everybody else, what was everyone else's?
7.
7. Okay. What was yours, Denon, again?
9.
9? Okay. Alright. Chris, you were up first.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it in the face.
Okay, you're gonna shoot it in the face.
Yep. So steady aim, sharpshooter.
Okay.
Let's do that. $19, 28.
That definitely hits.
$39.
39. Okay, and that is a magical bow.
Yep.
Okay.
$19.
Barely hits.
Do that first. And that's just 8. Right. Just above. Yes. It's 8. Plus 23.
23 hits. Where's that damage?
Oh, 23. Well, I think it was one more. 27 total damage.
27 damage. Okay.
And then. And 11 does not hit.
Okay. Cool. So as you're running, because it landed in the center. Well, it was closer to you guys, so it's actually within this range. So it's up, and it's charging towards you. So it would have moved 20 feet into your cheese. Can you roll me a strength saving throw? You have advantage because you're raging.
But I have advantage. I went from a 1 to a 19 plus 8, so that's going to be 27.
27? Cool. You only take half of this and you aren't moved. So you take 13 damage. I already halved it, so.
Okay.
So that counts as him moving
So
to
he
the.
just squishes the board.
Yeah. Well, it's solid. It's solid. So that I'll do that as one of its slams, and I have another slam and a bite to do. 18. So that's 31. Does that hit?
No.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. That will be. That would be 21. That's 10 damage. So I'm having the damage for you, so you don't have to
Okay.
think about that. And then he's going to try to bite you.
Okay.
21. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. And the target. Oh, you're grappled until. Until. The attack hits the target is also. Oh, you just got swallowed. You need to take. You take. From that bite, you take another 10 damage. But you're inside of his belly.
He needs to make a con save, as well as being up in my cheese.
Okay, all right. What's my DC?
DC is
He does not make it. So what happens?
There is a halo of invisible. I'm surrounded by invisible necrotic spores that are harmless unless I wish to on a creature, and when they move in within 10 feet of me,
Yeah.
or start their turn within 10 feet of me, at 6th level, it deals 1d6 necrotic damage.
Okay. Bring it on.
So halo spores.
4 damage. Okay.
So I'm guessing that's going to happen to his belly.
Yeah, but it's got to be a lot more than 4 damage for him to do anything.
I mean, I did damage.
You did, and not on your turn. So, all right, that is the end of. Well, it's still moving. It's right by you, Lyra, but now it's Evie's turn. Oh, you exited me out of that. That's inconsiderate, silly cat. And like, Evie looks up. And she. Yeah, she's just gonna do Eldridge the Blast. So that's a D5. And then that was just one of them. Another one. 5. So that's 10. Takes an additional 10 damage. And she's just like, like she's like looking at you guys.
What kind of vision does it have?
What?
What kind of vision does it have?
The Uudack?
Yes.
It has eyes.
I know, but what kind of like does it have dark vision?
Oh, it can. It darkness does not bother it. It looks like.
Okay. Well, because of my, if he's dark vision, I can't see me in dim light.
Oh, it's dim light, and he's seeing you just fine.
Okay.
With-
One of the little eyes is on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just checking.
Dinan, it is your turn. You are inside of this creature. You're being like gulped down its massive esophagus.
Uh-oh.
You're muted.
How tight are we talking here? Like, am I bound or?
Well, you just splashed into its stomach, so you have some movement, and it's not feeling good being on that stomach acid.
No, if I have the ability, the space, I want to use both of my attacks and while raging. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna reckless attack it, and recklessly,
Okay, so you have advantage.
and I'm gonna reach up, and I want to slam my sickle into one side and slam the other one to the other side, and begin pulling myself up by stabbing it in its
Okay, roll
esophagus and gut.
your attack. Your attack, or he has one attack
Oh. You what?
because he multi-classed.
Wow. So on my first one, with advantage, I rolled 2 19s.
All right, you definitely hit.
So, and then on my second one, I rolled a nat 20.
Okay, well, you what level are you in Barbarian?
I'm 5.
Okay.
I know I was enough to have my second
Alright.
attack.
Okay, just making sure. I was just like, all right. So
Oh, yeah, no.
roll your damage for your first one, and then we'll deal with the natural 20.
Okay, first one that is 10.
Okay, 10 damage, and then the other one is whatever your dice max would be. Add that number to the dice you're gonna roll right now.
14.
14. Then your bonuses.
Oh, that was with the bonuses.
Okay, so 14.
Yep.
Okay, so you did 24. Okay. All right. It's from the outside. You're seeing like its belly moved a little bit, and it's gurgling and stuff. Do you have anything for your bonus action, Denon?
Let's see here. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Lyra, it is your turn, and your Garth is on your back. He's growling and
Is it an action to summon, I'm guessing?
it is an action to summon, but to request assistance, it's a bonus action.
So the Hell Boys or whatever they're called
The Chain,
Chain
Devils.
are the Chain Devils.
Chain Devils are summoning,
Okay.
but calling upon Armon or the Mistress of Agony is just a bonus action.
But we don't. I don't know if I can call upon Armon, basically.
No, you
because-
know you can.
Oh, I know I can.
You always.
But I don't know if I'll be able to come here.
Well, you know,
Okay.
no matter, like, you can always hear him.
Okay.
That's up to you. I don't want you to be psyching yourself out because of something like that.
Okay. And I'm assuming that I'm in range, and if I move, it will give an opportunity attack.
Oh heck yeah!
So
This
summon
okay. This
two.
is called a gargantuan creature. Its
Uh-huh.
reach is like 20
Oh.
feet.
So you can swing
So
out
I
here.
can't even make out.
Yeah, if you move, yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, man. Well, I'm gonna cast Fireball on him.
That's what you're gonna do.
Where?
Fireball.
It's just gonna be
Just-
centered on it.
On, yeah, directly on.
He makes the save, so he's gonna be taking half the damage.
Okay.
And just letting you know, he's a demon, so he's gonna take half of that damage. So just roll your damage
I
for me.
didn't think about
Still have the bonus action.
Yep.
that. I know. So
If you could be rolling my mind.
8d6 plus 1d6 for each level above third.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
So
have
another
fifth level.
7. So 15d6.
No.
No.
Just it's a third level spell. You have fifth level spots, so it'd be fourth, fifth. So you get two
More
extras.
dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it'd be 10d6.
Do you need 2 more dice?
10d6.
So you could just roll
Yeah.
these twice.
Okay.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. 25. So
25,
half of
okay.
25.
So
and then
that's
half of
so he takes 6 damage.
fireball for 6 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You did. Yep. That's what happened. Yep.
So you-
Well,
So you just it's ooh, you're like yeah, and all it does is it ruffles its hair
oh my god.
and it just kind of like breathes out a little bit of smoke.
Okay, well,
I don't think that's working.
I'm going to request Armand's assistance then.
So how do you do that? Like how do you?
Armand, a little help here.
So you kind of just barely glance back and you're seeing Armand's reflection in Garth, and then you look down and there's a reflection on the stone, and he manifests out right next to you, puts his left hand out, and the stone next to him turns molten as it turns into an axe he's pulling out. Looks like I need to start having some business. He doubles in size, cracks his neck.
Planned that this whole time. Definitely didn't just panic and make that
Yeah.
decision.
And he's just. I get to play. So that means he gets to roll. 18. Plus.
Well, at least I had cast wall of fire, because that's what I was also to make him cast danger.
Don't stab him in the stomach!
What was your initiative?
22.
23. Okay, he goes first then.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually gets to go next.
Yay.
Okay, you're actually within 20 feet of him.
Is this what you added?
Huh?
You just added?
Yes. You have synaptic static. Yes.
So this is one that I would do.
Yes, you could.
Okay.
You could do that.
Okay, I have to remember that I have 4 attacks to go through here. Okay.
Yeah, you just summoned a big bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he actually,
So
right off the bat, as he's growing, he like touches the small of your back.
With his entire hand.
Yeah, well, as it's growing, like it's
Okay.
as it's
This is
growing.
like
Slowly.
giant.
So you have armor of flame. So look, you should already
Split
have that.
armor of flame.
Yes. So he cast that at 7th level.
70. Okay. Alright. So this, but then guess what using
So you have temporary hit points. If you
increased
could,
by 5. So let's say first level spell. So 7 35 40. You have 40 extra temporary hit points.
Yeah.
So just click that 40
and so
Temp.
flame is erupting around you.
and it does sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. Yeah. But you can explain if she does get hit. And then, so that was one of his actions.
Yes.
19. 3 plus.
But you will take the full damage, not like the
2.
13 and 20 damage that
Okay, yeah. So no matter
Keeps
what,
getting-
all his other 3, with his great axe. So that is that's 20. The great axe that's named the verdict. So that's 20, 40, 60. 60, then I've got to add. So he just did 90 damage on his turn. So he's. And, yeah.
was almost that much.
Chris, it's your turn. You're seeing him like he's.
Okay, I'm just gonna continue shooting them in the face.
Okay.
Yes, that's. I mean, yeah, steady aim, sharpshooter. It's standard operation here.
Is everyone having fun?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Terrified fun.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You know what to do with that.
Okay, so, and that's with, okay, so, I forget how it's sneak attack. Does that double?
You gave yourself advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Steady bonus action,
okay.
I don't
Yeah.
move, I get advantage.
Okay. We usually do. Yeah, the damage. Well, it's the dice, and then you just roll again and add to it.
Huh.
So,
So-
whatever the the maximum dice damage should be, you
Okay.
get to roll those same dice again and add that to that number.
Okay, so, I have 2 sneak attack dice, which is 12. I have my favored foe, which I activate by hitting him, so that's another 6, so 18. I have my normal damage die.
Wait, you said 2.
12 sneak attack. 2 sneak attack dice.
You have
1 for favored foe.
Okay, so you're at 12.
12, 18.
12, 8.
2 6s is 12. 1 more 6 is 8. Or
Okay,
18.
yeah, okay. Alright.
Then plus 8.
I was adding 4. I was just like, what the heck's going on here?
Plus 8 for the bow damage
Yep.
is 26.
26, okay.
And then plus 15.
And then did you
Well,
roll it yet?
No, I haven't rolled it.
Okay, roll.
6, 7, 15. So 26 plus 30, 56 damage.
56.
And then I shoot again.
Okay.
And that is 17.
You miss.
That is okay.
Okay, so with that natural 20, you and then you launch your other arrow. The arrow went into its nostril and into the back of its head as it starts slumping forward, and Armon swoops down, grabs you so you don't get. How much would that weigh? That would be how many tons? That's like
We're like 100 foot tall. Like,
That's probably like what 30?
yeah, 30 tons, so quite a few elephants. And
Yeah.
it slams. Now, Dinnan, you're inside this thing. You're trying to claw, and it like all this like moving around and everything. And you're, well, this is your beast form. So you have your extra arms are trying to claw out too. So
Yeah.
yeah. And so what happens is it slams down and it just starts it starts to vomit up, and the acid is just burning that as he's crawling out from its gullet. I'll just take him off there.
that was.
Here, you can look at him
Nice.
closer.
Yeah. Wow.
This guy. He's so big.
He was like there.
Yeah, we saw him at one of the game stores.
Yeah.
He better have been on coins.
Otherwise, he was just 60.
I know, but still.
Terrifying.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it slams
I'm hiding
down.
him from us.
I have underneath that black. That's where
Oh,
that's where he's
okay.
been this whole time.
Okay.
But you do realize you just finished him. Chris finished that. Yeah. So if you
I
wanna-
didn't get to do anything.
No, you
This
did.
freak-
Yes, you did.
Oh,
You brought
okay.
your boyfriend.
My man. Oh, I got
Yeah.
saved by a man. Okay.
Yep. Well, I
Well, you did
most of
fireball
this.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
my 6 damage. That's what it took. My-
Okay, so when it slams down, like the dust is settling and Armon's like starting to, like steam is rolling off of him as he's kind of getting back to still a tall size, but and the carcass of the beast after you crawl out of it, Dinnan, starts to steam, but all the sigils around this circle start to light up, and then that floating body.
Oh, no. I'm scared.
I like the sound of that one too much. And the blocks in the center start moving out of the way. So he is farther away. Everyone roll initiative again.
Fine.
27.
Okay. So 20 to 25. Like you have,
No, I
Yeah.
don't have any of those
Yeah.
numbers.
so 20 to 25. No.
No.
Okay. 15 to 20.
18.
18.
15.
15 and 18. Okay. So Lyra is 18.
So you got 18.
Yeah.
Good job, honey.
This is that thing
Still
I
solid
killed
change
in
down.
Baldur's Gate.
Hmm?
This is that thing I killed in Baldur's Gate.
No.
Many times.
No. That's, remember when he said that he'll summon him, the Lord of, wrote it down. Just wrote it down. The Honored King. I would assume that's him.
Let's see. I need to put him as and so this one 17 plus
I think I'm gonna need some more arrows.
okay. Wow. So Caris, you're up. You can roll a nature or a religion.
I will take nature. Nature. Nature by Ric Flair. That's a natural 20. It would be total of 29.
That's Baphomet, the demon lord. Baphomet, the one who created this, the one who created and soul forged things such as the Maestro, the giant, or the Minotaur himself. It is one of the accursed creations that he has made. He is the Lord of the Labyrinth, the Horned King, the
Horned King. I had that.
The
Not
Horned
honored. Okay.
yeah, the
All right.
Horned King.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Can't remember. You guys remember when I said I didn't think it could get any worse?
oh, what's wrong?
It got worse.
It got so much worse.
Boyfriend guy.
They want to start growing again.
Okay.
I see Lyra actually cowering behind our.
Yeah, just like.
Okay. How are we gonna work out? Okay, so you
What do
know
you
how those looted arrows that I have that I don't know what they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Random number generator. If I start shooting them.
Wait, you just summoned Armon.
Yeah.
Could I see your hammer one? I want to make sure that I. So I have a smaller piece in here somewhere. Let's just. You are at the empowered state.
Uh-huh.
Your hammer has changed for summoning him once.
Oh. Fire damage.
Oh, and then this. So you have that. So the now. Oh gosh, I got to figure out your arrow situation. If you could.
Well, I mean, there's 11 arrows, but I don't know how many.
Yeah, I had.
I know you have a bunch of them,
Yeah, I have 11 arrows.
and if they're all different, then you could just pull one out of a bag.
Yeah, let
But
me
you
make
have
sure.
to find the bag.
Yeah, I've got to find the bag that I. Well, I thought you were going to do that, sooner.
I'm realistically 6 arrows away
Okay.
from doing
Oh, fan-flippin-tastic.
that. And my first turn will be 3 arrows.
I know.
Second turn's 2, so
Yeah.
on my third turn there's a possibility. Well, no, on my third turn I'm shooting one of the 11.
Man, I had this well organized, and I was going to hand it to you because I thought you were going to.
Not like we've been trying to do this game for years.
Yeah, I know. Well, I had this.
That's your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line.
Oh my gosh. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, so does this...
It's in the mall
This-
state right now.
Yeah. So this is saying for, like, Warhammer stuff, right?
Yeah, it's still the.
It's still...
It adds.
It adds.
It
So
can still
you
be-
get the
okay.
stuff at the Warhammer,
But I can
and then
still have
if you have it
with-
at the mall, it gets
Okay.
everything below it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can do the stuff it says at the Warhammer, but that means also you can do it as the hammer, the little whatever hand
Okay.
hammer.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if it's the if it's the mall, you have the mall abilities. If it's the Warhammer, you have the Warhammer abilities.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have the ascent. Okay. I
I-
gotcha.
So that's how I could make it not so overpowered.
uber powered.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just remember, as the mall.
So don't
Let me look at the one I just gave you again. As the mall.
I didn't see the mall on there.
Going to the mall.
That's why.
Going shopping.
My boyfriend's here. We're going to the mall.
Great mall form. Okay, in the Great Mall form. Okay, so
Greatest mall ever.
I didn't have.
Mall of America.
Some would say the Great Mall.
I have to use this to cut it.
Everyone says the greatest mall ever.
It's okay.
Okay. So.
This is what happens when you sign all the packs at once.
Which is fun.
I seem to just benefit me so far. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is supposed to be attached here. Yeah, you only get one special ability in the Great Mall form. It's you use 5 charges and you cast Flaming Stem. I'm still looking for your arrows because I had. I'm so sorry, Neil. You're having to wait for me finding stuff, man.
So you can.
You're good, dude.
So if he gets close to you, just. Or you could be like, "Rah, bro." And then
Is that a demon?
Hmm?
Is he a demon? Fire damage?
He's
a demon lord.
Lord, yeah. So, I mean,
So, you know now that a devil is immune to fire. A demon is resistant, so it takes half the damage at fire. Well, at least most of it.
Fireball's a third of that spell. So an extra 46, so 12d6 total.
So, it's Carissa's turn. You rolled just the religion, and you screamed out, "Ah! It got worse! It got worse!"
So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna. Guess we're killing demon lords now! Okay.
You're hearing a lot of old elvish profanity coming from you.
15 plus 9, 23.
23?
Yes.
That barely hits.
23, alright.
38 damage?
Yes. And then that would be that's 8 plus 13. Right? No, 8 plus 14. Right? 14? 14. So
To hit?
8 plus 14. Yes. I'm blanking.
23.
That's that 23 again?
Plus 14?
Yes. 22.
You hit his armor class, so you hit him.
Okay.
Barely. You barely get him.
Okay, so that is 2d8. 9 plus 5, right? No, that's 6. So 15. Another 15 damage.
Okay.
17 plus if I hit. And 8 plus 6. 14 damage.
Yeah, 14.
And that's it.
That's it. Armon turns to you and says, I apologize for what I've become. And he grows even bigger than he was before.
He doesn't have to apologize.
And he changes.
Yay! It's got an axe and everything.
He becomes far more bestial.
That might be a little excessive, but you know.
But you're like feeling like the rage and hatred pointed at that creature that's over there. And you're still surrounded in flame.
Horror that I'm a fight.
Yeah. Let him fight.
What do you mean? What? That's in the middle of the city. Let them fight. Kill millions of people.
Yeah.
Let them fight.
That was
Millions of people or billions of people? What's a couple billion? I mean,
This is a possibly billion scenario.
well, it's a good thing we're in this dungeon wherever we are.
okay. So I will do.
Can I finish my turn by pulling up my sleeve and go, is this interesting enough for you?
It's actually like closing it.
Oh
it's like
my
it's like puckering.
Wish I could do that too.
legendary actions yet.
Oh, I would say that to both of them. I would say that to the sword and the eye.
Oh, the sword's just like, oh, okay. So, it's 4 attacks. So he actually swoops in.
Armon?
Yep, Armon swoops in.
Okay, so everybody can see.
And he actually, right off the bat, bites him, and that's
Did you paint Baphomet or Baphomet?
and I made the
I painted that one, so
Yeah.
yes, our big boys are fighting each other.
Yep. So he bites, and then he hits again with that. That would be just 41,
Just 41.
and then
No, there's 4 D1s.
Oh, okay.
It's not that much damage.
that's another 41. Wait, that was, and then some of that was flame, so I have to heal that back up because that was 10, 20.
He's got averages and resistances adding back to each other.
What?
Averages and resistances, now you're...
It really sucks.
You tried to make it quicker. Yeah, you
Yeah, I did. I
You
really tried to make it quicker, but it's resistances. But at least it's not immunities, because that would have been yeah. So it's a CR16 creature.
27? What?
23.
23. Oh, okay. Not that bad.
Yeah,
Not that
roughly.
bad. Not a
so
great worm. Okay.
Boom, boom, and then he still has one more.
So just like an end of game, like level 16. If we're
Yeah.
supposed to be like level 16 or something.
Bite.
Why do we come here to find some little kids that love some papers?
18.
Supposed
that'd
to
be-
let my people go to the slaves.
Okay, so
It's the new apartment complex for the place we're at.
Lyra, it's your turn.
Okay. Well,
And
I'm worried about this spell.
Let me make this a little bit more
Oh.
dynamic.
here, how about I put a different height on it?
Lower.
Yeah, so we can see him.
Yes, yes, perfect. Yes.
Can you hold with this?
Demon dragon
Oh,
boy.
hold on, he's my boyfriend.
He's not your boyfriend. It's your fiance.
Okay.
There's a difference.
There we go.
Yes.
You know how I am.
Yes, much better.
There we go. Yeah.
In the frame.
I am going to cast Synaptic Static.
Okay. Describe what that is.
Choose a point within within range and cause psychic energy to explode there. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point must make an intelligence saving throw. A creature with an intelligence score of 2 or lower can't be affected by this spell. Okay. Target takes 8d6 psychic damage on failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. After a failed save, target must have muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During the time it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all of its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as constitution
So it's
saving
like a-
throws, maintaining concentration.
It's a debuff. It's a
Major-
psychic's fireball,
It's a psychic fireball that
and then
it's
has
like
a 1d6 debuff. Yeah.
like Bane.
Yeah.
Just so I can.
Yes.
Okay. So so what do you imagine that sphere looks like, or is it even not seen because it's psychic?
It's probably not seen, but to the movie viewers, it's probably kind of that shimmery, slightly iridescent sort of like.
Okay, so you look,
Yeah.
you're looking, and you have a maul right now. Like, are you casting like with your hand or?
I guess I still have my whip, don't I?
Your
No, I
two-handed maul.
It's a two-handed
Oh,
maul.
I have a two-handed maul.
It's a big old smashy thing.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Yeah.
lift it up like this.
Yeah.
Ah, bah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And so, and you did a 20-foot. It's a 20-foot sphere.
Yes.
So, do you hit Armon in it, or do you?
Well, no. I'd try to get him outside, because I guess it doesn't matter where as long as he's in the sphere, it doesn't matter,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna
Okay. So
aim
you,
it
okay.
where it's not hitting Armon.
So, I have to roll an intelligence save, correct?
I have to roll 8d6.
No. He has to beat that. While he's beating that, you roll the 8d6.
He has to beat an 18.
Yes, you have to beat an 18 intelligence.
It's not a big deal for the demon lord of creating things.
And I have to roll this twice.
What do I have to beat?
18.
18.
And you roll again. Ooh, good money. Alright.
23, 28, 32. So, did he fail or succeed? Or
What happens
if
if he succeeds?
if he succeeds, he takes half the damage.
It's a psychic fireball.
Okay. He's a lot smarter than he looks.
Well, then in that case, he would take 16 damage.
16 psychic
Yes.
damage.
Yeah.
So you do see like black, like actually be purple blood starts like pouring out of his nose, and like looks like it's almost out of his ears and his eyes. After you do that,
Okay.
Bonus action.
I don't even know what bonus actions I have.
You shouldn't. Okay, I don't. Well, it'll just be your hammer.
I
If
know,
you can
but
do anything with your hammer. No, it'd be the
bonus
bottom
action.
one, right?
But these aren't bonus actions.
No. No, that would be an action.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So,
Seems like you're done.
so I'm done then.
okay. Dinnan. I'm guessing you're going to rage again.
No,
No? Okay.
Tricked us.
I'm going to make sure. I'm going to step up. How far away am I from him?
You're 5, 10, 15. You're 20 feet away from him.
I'm going to make sure I put myself between Lyra and him.
Okay.
And I'm going to point my blade at him. And I'm going to yell out in Abyssal. Queen Loth has bid me protect this human. Back down or fall. And I cast Moonbeam right on top of him.
All right.
At third level.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right. What DC do I have to roll?
Oh, it's going to be 14.
14 to beat. And is it a dex or what?
Con.
Con? Awesome.
Yeah.
You said 14.
Yep. Probably beat it easily.
Yes, he did. But what damage does he take for half?
Altogether, that's 20 damage. Half is 10.
10 damage? Okay.
And it stays up, and every round I get to move it.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll rush forward and take a swipe at him. Or can I do that since I cast a spell?
With his offhand.
As a bonus action?
Because he's dual wielding. That makes it kind of
It would be
hard.
a bonus action,
Yeah, so you can use your bonus action so you don't get to add your proficiency to it. So,
Yeah.
So you're... Okay, you're moved 20 feet from him. If you could roll a con save.
It's not going to be 14.
You beat it, but what you feel is all the you feel the same feeling that when Lulth is unhappy with you, wanting to happen in your body.
Huh. Well, that feels wonderful.
I had added something to this, did it not? So you aren't, changed forever or anything like that, but you did feel not awesomeness.
Okay. And I rolled a 5 on that d6.
On the d6 for...
No?
My swipe against him.
Okay, so you did not hit him?
Oh, right. My brain's in a different place.
Hey, it's okay.
That is 26.
26? So 6 damage. Are your blades magical?
I don't think so.
Okay.
They're just a Kusarigama, and I don't think we ever spoke about it.
No, we didn't. So you just did 3 damage.
Woo!
Evie. She rolled a natural 20. I see a door over there. She just starts hightailing it, booking it, like over here, over here, over here, over here. And as she's running, she would, she one totally misses. The next one is a. So she, like, as she's running, she blasts and misses with a Eldritch Blast that barely misses Armon, but one of them does hit Baphomet in the shoulder, and he's, like, looking with his eye that looks like it's 2 eyes in one socket, like one looking one way and the other. Now it's finally his turn.
This thing out.
If everyone could roll a wisdom save, the DC is 18.
Yes!
I failed.
You
Natural
failed?
20.
Natural 20? Okay.
I fail.
You are frightened of Baphomet.
Oh no.
A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So you can stay there, like right there, but you cannot run, like, towards him. So you'd have to go skirt around. So you're the only one that passed.
Mm-hmm.
So Denon, you failed.
Lucky I have a cocked
Yeah.
dice.
What was that?
I got lucky because it was a cocked dice. It was halfway on here in between.
So you had to roll it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was between 1 and 7. And I was like,
Sheesh.
okay,
so-
technically.
So that's just within. And I'm purposely not. I purposely didn't have Denon and Chris roll for frightened for having Armon in his modified form. Okay, so I should have printed this off. It would have probably been a lot easier. Well, for his first attack, 18 against Armon. Plus, that's 24. Okay, 24. So he swipes with his halberd, and he does hit Armon in the arm. And you can see steam and strange colors coming off from when he hit, and the scales on Armon around that area turn black for a moment and then kind of go back to the regular color. And he's going to try to and he uses his horns and attacks, and that is 21 damage. And Armon gets hit in the abdomen. So that's 2. And the third one, I'm going to use one of his legendary actions. He just roars, and he raises a labyrinth around him. It just manifests around because he's the lord of the labyrinth.
Because why not?
Yep. And I'll. That's just. So I still have 2 of those left this turn. Caris, it is thy turn.
Can I see him?
Like, I'll say that one of the walls that was growing, you would have. You can try to traverse and climb it.
Okay. You roll?
Yeah. Athletics, just have to get over 10.
Got it.
You climb on top.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna be doing. Okay. Shoot him in the face. 12. So 9. 25 to hit.
It hits.
Yep. 6. 32.
Damage?
Mm-hmm. Just 18 plus 9 is 27 to hit.
Okay.
6 plus 22.
22 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Next round will be random arrows.
Armon swoops in. That he strikes with his axe. Actually, no, that would have been to his tail. And does a pretty good amount of damage with the tail. But the next one is going to be a contested roll. And he swoops in and grabs Baphomet, and he starts flying up. And in your head, Lyra, he says, "Run."
Oh no.
And as he's flying him up, Denon, that's leaving your. You have an opportunity attack on Baphomet as he's being carried away.
Uh, 20.
20? You definitely hit.
Nine damage.
9? Okay.
Yep.
And so his movement, I gotta remember, his movement speed is pretty redonk when he's flying. So 80. So 80 feet. So he brings him 80 feet. So as he's off the ground, these just collapse into dust. If you could roll me a dex save.
Uh, 12. Yes, 12.
12. You land. So they're up, pretty much kaiju fighting, like 80 some feet up in the air at the moment. And I have from Armon, that's another attack there. Nope. Lyra, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, can I carry someone if I'm flying?
Yeah? Who are you going to try to carry?
Well, I'd probably try to.
Which flight are you going to use?
I have my one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can
I just
activate
move
your
up.
ability, and you can cast fly onto people.
Okay. So I can just fly normally.
Yeah.
And
You
then I
do
can
look different
cast.
when that happens.
I'm gonna either transform into my flying self then, and so Evie's gone.
She's running towards the door.
She's running towards the door.
Okay.
And she's pointing, door, door, door.
Okay. And all Armon said was just to run, basically. I have no idea what he's planning on doing.
You could ask in your mind.
Okay, I'm gonna ask. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to mess him up.
Okay. Well, I would like to try to move Carissa out of the way because I feel like he's kind of in the
They're
line of fire.
They're up
they're
in the
80
air.
feet up,
Um,
and I was like 40, probably 50 feet away from them.
they're this much higher.
Okay.
I don't know if I can.
But I mean, you wouldn't see anything.
Yeah, you wouldn't see it, but you'd be able to see it.
I can still hit them.
Well, I can't even reach it at my flying speed. Well,
It's
this
60
flying
feet.
speed is 60 feet.
Well, your ability flying speed is only 30, isn't it?
Gave that a while ago.
You gave her a pile of papers.
I know.
She signed everything all at once, man.
I know, and I was trying not to micromanage everything because
Well,
I do. Well,
maybe you need to, because
I don't know if any of that's
I don't
in
think
there.
this is.
I don't know if the flying is in there.
Okay, let me look here.
What are you trying to do?
Well, my plan was to fly up and hit him with my hammer.
You wouldn't be able to reach him either way.
I know. So I
And you
basically
can't get closer to him anyway. Because you're still frightened of him, right?
Oh.
You can't go towards him.
The only thing you could do is Fireball or Eldritch Blast, or one of your
I
other
don't have
spells.
Eldritch.
Huh?
I don't have Eldritch.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You are a warlock.
You have one more spell.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you have one spell.
Oh, that's a cantrip.
Mm-hmm. And 2 beams, so you'd fire 2 beams. Almost 3 beams. And plus your charisma modifier, because I got you agonizing last.
Okay, well,
And that would keep a
that's
spell.
another. Okay, well then I'll just do that then.
Okay.
Um,
So you need to roll a d20
Yeah.
twice. And right?
What are you doing? I'm looking through my notes to see the flying ability should be.
Eldritch Blast. She can't do it anyway.
Okay.
Either way.
well, I can. I just can't move towards
Yeah,
him.
she'd be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and it would just be a wasted action.
you said 2d20.
Yeah. Do you remember the numbers?
Yes.
Okay. Then you add your, what is it called? The attack bonus.
Spell attack.
Okay.
So 28, that one hits, and then what was the other one?
28. Where are you getting
10 plus 18.
that? Oh, it would be 35 total. Because it's 7.
That was a 7, that means 17. It's 2 different attacks.
Yeah.
You go pew
Oh.
pew.
Yeah, you have multiple
okay.
beams.
So that was
A 28 and a 17.
yeah, so a 17 misses, right?
Yes.
And a 28 hits.
Okay.
So you do a d10
Yep.
plus your charisma modifier. No, you don't need that. It'd be that one. And it'd be plus 3. So that plus 3.
Okay, that'd be 11.
11 damage.
Yeah.
force.
Okay, so you did the Eldritch Blasts.
Yes.
And that's all you do? Do you try to run or anything?
Well, I am gonna move closer over to Chris. So I have
5, 10, 15.
Okay.
So you're right by
Yeah.
Chris.
I'll protect you.
Denon. Denon, it's your turn. You just saw big things fly up above you.
We're straight above you.
Yep.
Jump up and down and try. No.
Swinging the stuff really fast.
Ah.
Swing the chains and try to hover.
So, if I understand, are we trying to leave the ring, or is everybody we just still attacking? That's what I understand.
One person's yelling door, and then your queen ran over towards me. So,
Okay.
be that as it may, you decide.
I think. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out what I can do as a little, druid barbarian. I don't. I guess I'm gonna go over and stand guard and hurl insults at the thing. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on something.
Okay. So you're going to go closer to Lyra. 5,
Yes.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Cool.
That's what I got. That's what I can do. And just, your mother was a hamster or something. I don't know.
Okay. And Evie's like, what are you guys doing? 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, now it's performance turn. I'll use. That was from last turn. I'll use 2 of his legendary actions. And you hear a. Did I take that? Yeah, took it down. But you hear that horrible roar again. And you hear like a cracking noise in the ceiling, and things are starting to crawl out. And he's dealing some damage to Armon.
Be a disadvantage because he's grappled. Oh, okay. So, just hope for a 1.
Wait, no, if he rolls a 3.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so. He has rolled some ones, so he has missed.
Well, it keeps him away from natural 20s.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yeah. Yeah, so, like, blood is, like, raining down, and it's, like, melting. And you can tell that Armon's getting stabbed by a glaive. So that blade is 10 feet long, getting driven to his side. Chris, it's your turn.
So, 22.
Barely get it.
Okay. Alright. And 36.
Okay.
And then this is D10. I have 11 arrows.
Okay.
So
So you're gonna
I
start
guess
using the
roll a D10 to.
for the magic arrows now.
Well, I'm saying you pick a number and then you pick one of them, or because
I wasn't able to find the
how many of them? Okay, I will arbitrarily roll a D10, And you can decide.
Arbitrarily, I specifically chose them, created them, printed them off, everything.
She hasn't detected magic or identified them yet.
You
'cause
didn't
we,
ask her because you were rude
We
to
haven't
her.
had a long rest.
You had a bunch of short rests in time.
I'm a ranger. I don't get anything back from short rests. Ranger rogue hybrid. It's a 4.
Oh,
How
thank
about
goodness
that?
I found it.
It's a 4. Choose what a 4 is. Or I'm just saying I'm shooting one of the 11 random arrows. Or number 4. Next one does not hit.
So, you just used one of the arrows.
And then I shot another one into the air. Missing.
So you've. Okay.
Decide what hits.
Well,
With
the one that hit, you like. Your vision, like. Your pupils, like, almost open up too much. You're like, you're seeing the arrow. It's a scout arrow. And it goes into him and does the damage, but then it just keeps flying. Like it just like goes through part of his neck or something and just keeps going. You're like, ah! Oh, that would have been handy.
Yep, that would have been okay.
And then the other one that missed just goes off, and then 2 balls pop off of it, and it looks like it was a bolo arrow. So I
Gonna
get
work too. This is all right.
have these to the side.
Yep. I'm gonna keep shooting them. So.
Okay, so that was your turn.
Yep.
And Armon yells down, "I said run!" And you're seeing things crawling on the ceiling. How you can see well enough. They are horrifying creatures. It looks like a terrifying form of like a minotaur, but they've got like
I saw them with the scout arrow.
yeah you
Okay.
yeah you got nice and close, and there's like there's things that are more like you as a person know what a rock is.
Oh, okay. They're coming out of the walls. Okay. It's right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, so there's like horrible, like all kinds of things are just.
Okay, he may not be kidding. I will run in a second.
Wait, you haven't moved.
I can't.
You can't.
Nope. That's what steady aim does.
That whole turn.
Yep.
Oh, it's Armon's turn. He can't do what he was going to do.
Because we didn't run.
Oh no.
That would lessen the damage a lot. He does have the 80. Okay, so he continues to grapple him. And luckily he rolled a natural 20 to do so. And he flies 80 feet away from you guys. 80 feet!
You okay? Doing great.
We're helping!
Yeah. I'll blast him again.
Yeah, he does it up at an angle and he slams Baphomet into the top of, and he just starts slamming him with. It's difficult because he's grappling him with his hand, so he won't be able to use his axe. So he's slamming him with his tail. I'll just let you know, he was going to slam them both into the ground.
Pile drive.
Yeah, he was going to pile drive, but
That would have made a boom.
a big boom.
Big bada boom.
Yeah, and then also at the same time he was going to cast a spell. No one ran. So he's having to go like,
I'm trying to help here.
sure,
I'm helping.
and he can't. So He can use his legendary actions, but he can't use layer actions because he's not at Nexus and he's not by her. So.
I mean, I can do it, move 120 feet next turn. So.
I know you can. She can't.
Nope, she cannot.
I
The max you could move is... Well, no, she could move 120 feet next turn. No. No, you can only move 60 feet next turn. Yes. Both ways.
Yep.
If you flew, right,
I can thunderstep.
you could thunderstep.
Yeah, you could.
And you could take Denon with you.
Yep. So you're seeing Armon like breathing fire onto Baphomet. And actually, there are things crawling towards, and that are just getting engulfed in the flame, and just because just the minimum damage would do enough to. Yeah. Yeah.
I can shoot more arrows!
You telepathically growl in your head. Lyra, it's your turn.
So I assume we're running. So, so he's taking him that direction over there,
You took him this
that way. So we should still move this way.
Well, where Evie's maybe running
Yep.
to.
Okay.
The door.
So if I run to Denon, and then I use Thunderstep,
Thunderstep.
I can take him
Mm-hmm.
with me.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say we're running.
So that's what you do. Cool. How big is Thunderstep when you leave?
10 feet.
10-foot radius.
Yeah. That's why I was gonna
5,
run up to
10.
to
Okay,
him
right.
first.
Wow!
Yeah.
And you guys...
Hold
So that's-
on, Denon.
30.
Oh,
60.
yeah, you would...
Yep.
How do you react?
Yeah. How do you
Denon?
react? She just grabbed you and Thunderstepped.
Yep. Sweet. Appreciate.
Anything else on your turn?
I nothing else I can do.
All right, Denon.
So-
What do you got?
How far are we away from the door?
Like within a full turn of you guys.
I mean, could I just grab her now and lift
Yeah.
her up and dash?
You could, yeah. You could. So you're gonna pass Evie. It's Evie's turn. She's just
I got it.
hightailing it.
If I'm dashing, that's 80 feet.
Okay, Chris, you are left behind.
Okay.
And then, but it doesn't matter. You can. Yeah, you catch up. So you're hightailing it out of there, and you're seeing, like, fireballs. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that at will he can just do fireball. Yeah. You're seeing that.
Flaming carcasses dropping
Yeah,
from the ceiling.
and then just turning into ash. And that next to the door, there's like a pedestal with an open hand that has a key on it.
Okay.
And the door just creaks open as you guys are running.
Okay. Doing great, honey.
Sure, we don't need help.
You're hearing roaring, and like there's just flames like.
I think he's got it.
We could do this disintegration thingy I got in the bag.
You could, yes. So as you run through the door, you blink for a second, and you're in a round room.
Oh no. Another room.
With 5 doors.
Hmm.
One of the doors is broken into and looks like a library.
So. He gonna be alright? Because that was. He's like one of the. I am eternal. I am. That's. You don't want to. I mean, me and your boyfriend could have taken him, but. He wanted to be heroic.
Well, I don't know what we can do about it now.
So, do you need to call anybody? Do you need,
Hopefully not.
So as you guys are in that room, that's where we're under a section.
That's complete.
So we will. What we'll do is we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
okay, bye.